Hello Year 12s, and welcome to a comparison of humanistic and trait theories of personality. Humanism was developed by Abraham Maslow. Abraham believed that humans are superior beings to other animals. He separated the two parts of personality into deficiency needs and being needs. The first one is psychological needs. This includes very basic things like eating, sleeping, drinking, safety needs. They need to be safe. They need to be near a parent who will look after you, or in a house that you own and you know is a safe area. Belongingness and love is our need to be accepted by friends and family, along with accepting ourselves, which also rolls into self-esteem, which is you need to love yourself, think you're beautiful, and know that you can do things correctly. The next 5 are being needs. He saw these as the things that humans want, and he believed that these are the good parts that make up humanism. Understanding needs. This is our quest for knowledge, to know about our surroundings. Aesthetic needs is to make things look pleasant, in both, like physically and mentally. Experience needs and helping others are very similar. In experience needs, he discussed key points of human character development, such as completing a long-term goal, such as climbing Mount Everest. And he said that once you have these experience needs fulfilled, you're a greater person, and then you proceed on to the helping others needs, which is doing this is assisting others in their own quests of self-understanding and enlightenment.
So the main flaw with humanistic theory is just if in a theoretical situation someone was to accept that they do have a deficiency within the 4 deficiency needs. For example, someone, let's say just someone who doesn't eat, sleep, or drink enough, for example, someone who's just deficient in that place, accepts their situation and realizes that throughout their life they may not earn enough money to eat, sleep, drink enough, for example. If they accept that situation, then they could possibly go on to feel a certain level of self-actualization. They might find beauty within the world. They might get into a job that they like or something, but it's only going to be to a degree. They're not going to hit the actual level of self-actualization someone with a healthy level of deficiency needs might get.
In trait theory, there are 5 major traits which have been most recognized by psychologists. First one is openness to experience. This is the willing to try new things and
conscientiousness
is reliability. It is caring about other people. Extroversion is much like openness to experience. You have to be outgoing, be very social, agreeable. You are willing to agree. You are appreciative and trusting with people. The opposite, of course, is disagreeable. These first 4 are the positive traits. And the 5th is neuroticism. It is someone who is very self-conscious. They are thinking things over and
over. Alright, so the main difference between the trait theory and the humanistic theory is that trait theory looks at personality and the correlation between personality and behavior, whereas humanistic theory doesn't actually talk about behavior at all. Maslow wasn't looking at the behavior of a human being. He wanted to focus more on the growth of a human being through different experiences and basic for the deficiency needs. If there's one of the deficiency needs that aren't fulfilled, you're not going to go into the growth needs. If you're at home and you don't feel safe, for example, it's going to lead to a more conscientious personality. And it's going to be looking at more the growth of a human being throughout their life. Maslow wanted to look at the correlation between personality and growth as a human being, but he wanted to look at personality and the behaviour. Gordon, Willen, all Port, if I'm correct, hopefully. He wanted to look at traits in regards to behaviour. For example, a trait could be agreeable. If there's a person who's more agreeable, obviously their behaviour is going to be more nice and friendly towards you. But he didn't look at the correlation between all of the traits. You know, you could be disagreeable and extroversive. You know, for example, you could just be agreeable and open to experiences. You know, there's no correlation between the two. It's just a matter of who you are. And the main thing about trait theory, that drives personality, is just that if you are, displaying a certain trait, it's going to be driving towards your certain personality. But main correlation between these two, main different things, is that this looks at growth, this looks at behaviour. Same with, Freud. Freud looked more at behaviour, this looked more at behaviour. These two could be kind of close, except for Freud looked more at basic desires. Thank you.